He was trying to shoplift alcohol from Walmart. We believe him to be intoxicated. Wife says he also may have some dementia.
What's your name? God, please get it off. It hurts. It hurts my fingers.
Almost a week ago, I posted the video about the 66-year-old dementia patient who was falsely arrested at Walmart in Danville, Kentucky.
He hasn't stolen anything, but he did walk in the back behind the customer service desk and grab these off the shelf.
Sounds like enough for shoplifting for me.
You just put your hands behind your back, just like we asked.
Please get this off.
It's simple.
And then prosecuted before his lawyer got involved and got the charges dropped and their cover-up exposed. I have some updates for you. There was a city council meeting. The mayor spoke about it. The chief of police spoke about it. And now I've received a ton of new information from his lawyer, including the body cam footage of everything that happened at the hospital.
Figure out that he shoplifted, so at that point we take him into custody.
He wasn't actually shoplifting.
When that gets to court, they'll probably dismiss it all, and you'll never hear anything. She's like, so I have to take him to court where he's not even under. Yeah, sorry.
Everything just looks so much worse. Spoiler alert, the mayor doesn't care, the chief doesn't care. The only ones who are going to care, that's us.
Well, last night, the Danville mayor publicly commented on the situation for the first time.
The Danville Police Department consists of both highly trained and certified officers. We, the commission, and I have confidence in and rely on that training. This incident is complicated, and a full understanding goes beyond sound bites and short video snippets.
You can either go up here and we can figure out, or I can take you to jail. Choice is yours.
Put that on here. Let me go.
You're under arrest.
That's why I said no.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not taking these off of you until you get into outside the jail.
It hurts do you want me to put you in there, or do you want to get in there yourself?
And we will work to preserve and enhance the community's trust placed in the Danville Police Department. Our regular training and certifications reinforce the appropriate tools and tactics to protect our citizens.
Does it not count as their custody if he's in their chair?
Yes.
Welcome back to the channel. Out of the hundreds of videos that I've done, this one sort of got to me more than any other that I can recall. Many of us have had family members with dementia, and how awful was it to watch these police officers and these Walmart employees abuse this poor man. He was confused. He was attempting to follow their directions. He never attempted to leave the store, never attempted to steal anything, yet they arrested him. They violently abused him. They knew his wife was there, and they took him without even talking to his wife. And apparently what happened afterwards is they took him to the jail. We now know that the jail put him in a restraint chair and then decided that they would not accept him. So he had to be taken to the hospital to be medically cleared. And the new body cam footage that we have picks up there with these two officers, Godby and Ray. They still have Mr. Hardwick in handcuffs. He's still complaining that he's in pain from the handcuffs. The common theme that you see here is that they care nothing for this man. All they care about is themselves. Here, the officers are debating whether or not he should even be in their custody because the jail already took him and put him in some sort of torture chair. At this point, everything you see now, they've been told that this man has severe dementia. And you'll see that not only do they not care, they don't even believe it. They want so bad to believe that this is just a regular guy who was intoxicated, which would justify their actions, as opposed to the truth.
Well, and they can't refuse just because he won't blow into a PBT. Like, that's not... We've had that fight with them forever. Like,
well, he's also in their chair.
Yeah, once we take handcuffs off, he's not in our custody anymore.
What's your name? God, please get it off. It hurts. It hurts my fingers. Oh, golly, it hurts.
And by the way, that is Officer TJ Godby. That is the same police officer who was caught on video punching this man with dementia 6 times. Now, they lied about it before. They've lied about it since. But you can see it on the video. He punched him 6 times. The community has created a petition calling for Officer Godby to be fired. As of right now, it has 6,719 signatures. I signed, and if you think he should be fired, go sign that petition. Or keep watching and see what else Godby does, and then maybe you'll want to sign it.
Just get these off. Oh, it hurts my fingers bad. It hurts. hurts. It's gonna cut me. You can get this off because there's no reason I'm doing this right now. This would be better if I could get this in the front. Please get this off. Oh, it hurts. Golly, it hurts.
I guess that hallway bit.
This hospital is packed and there's no room for him, so they basically just send him to a bed in the hallway. From the very moment that Mr. Hardwick was placed in handcuffs, he's been complaining to them that it hurts him. Finally, Officer Godby agrees to undo them and re-handcuff him in the front where it would be more comfortable for him. Hours later.
Have your seat, baby.
Please get that off.
I'll put them up front for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great. Oh, look at that.
Keep your pen in your hand, but you're not told not to do.
Please.
Yep, we've got to put them back on.
Oh, it hurts. Golly, look at that.
As they're waiting for him to be seen, Officer Ray takes out his cell phone and he begins to text. I'm not sure exactly who he's texting. As you know, my eyes are not the best. In any event, he's texting with some other cop, probably a supervisor, about the situation. I took several screenshots of the text as this is happening, and the most fascinating of those is the revelation that Officer Ray is texting this likely supervisor and telling him that, yeah, he's confused, but he doesn't really buy the act. Shockingly, he was wrong.
All right, bud. My name's Joey. I'm one of the nurses here. Exercises back. There's gonna be some vitals on you, okay, bud? Are you hurting anywhere?
I don't need anything.
I understand that, sir, but I need a few things from you. Heart rate, blood pressure, temp. Is that okay?
I don't need anything. I need to take these off my hand.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, sir, but for right now, it does have to stay on. Are you hurting anywhere or anything? Put this on your finger, it's not going to be there long. So I'm going to take it as no. You're not having any pain, no complaints right now?
Did you know the picture?
Put this one on the arm over here. I'm just going to feel your arm, okay? Make sure you don't have anything.
We're going to do an EKG.
Huh?
We're going to do an EKG. You know what that is?
Just a second. Yes, sir. I'll get that off here in just a sec.
It goes inside the mouth.
All right, it's going to squeeze you, okay, sir? We'll get a temp on you right here underneath your tongue. It just goes underneath your tongue. It's a temp probe. All right, bud. Sir, do you know how tall you are? Do you know how tall you are?
I'm fine.
How much do you weigh, sir?
I don't need where you get all this. I'm fine.
How much do you weigh, sir?
I'm just fine.
Okay. All right, but I'm gonna take all this stuff off as you asked. Just hang tight. Doc will be able to see you here shortly, okay? If there ain't nothing going on, you tell him the same thing you told me, and we'll get you out of here lickety split, okay?
Okay.
You got contact with Amy or anything yet?
Loss prevention at Walmart spoke to wife on scene.
Okay.
She was en route to the jail, and then we got refused at the jail and brought here. So,
hang tight, Bill.
Wait, why is he there again? Supposedly this guy's intoxicated, right? The jail won't even accept him. What have we not heard mentioned? Alcohol, intoxication, doesn't even come up. Nobody mentions it. Nobody mentions smelling it. He doesn't appear to be intoxicated. They're just checking his vitals. Clearly Mr. Hardwick doesn't know why he's there.
Looking stuff to buy something, and y'all went crazy. I know y'all were wanting, but nothing's wrong with me then.
Hello there. Last name Hardwick? Thank you.
One of the text messages that I was able to screenshot where they're discussing that Officer Ray is skeptical that this man has severe dementia. Officer Ray writes, well, he remembers us, quote, going crazy.
Looking stuff to buy something, and y'all went crazy.
Well, you know, I bet that is one thing that dementia patients do remember if they get beat up by a gang of police officers, punched 6 times. Yeah, they remember that.
We are going to get an EKG on you. Is that okay?
I'm fine. I don't need anything.
Feel it, Maria.
He was trying to shoplift alcohol from Walmart.
Like I said, none of the medical personnel have mentioned alcohol. They're just checking his vitals. So Officer Ray then injects his opinion that he believes this man to be intoxicated. And oh yeah, his wife says he might have dementia.
We believe him to be intoxicated. Wife says he also may have some dementia.
What's your birthday, sir?
I don't need anything.
I understand, but you have to answer my questions to refuse. What's your birthday?
There's nothing wrong with me.
Sir, I need you to tell me your birthday.
Nothing.
Okay, then we're going to do the EKG on you if you can't answer my questions because I can't say you're medically cleared to refuse.
I don't understand the me why I'm off.
Okay, well, we're going to do an EKG on you. She's going to put stickers on your chest.
I'm going to set this bed up for you. If you don't mind to swing your legs up there for me.
Lay back here. Lay back.
Yep, put your back there and put your legs up here.
Yeah, just like that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We're going to lift up your shirt so we can put the stickers on it, okay?
I'm Miss White.
These are you guys discharged. Well, we got to put these stickers on it.
He doesn't know what's going on. I found out you were here.
Now Mr. Hardwick's wife arrives. Officer Ray then tells Godby that he's going to follow her and speak with her about what had transpired at Walmart.
Sit still.
I'm going to walk out and speak with her.
I've already been over there.
You gotta go through there. You can't come through there.
I can't be with my husband.
Not through these doors, hon. They ain't gotta let you back there.
Where?
What is it?
Hello, I'm Sergeant Ray. I'm one of the supervisors. I'll kind of fill you in a little bit what's going on. So, we were at Walmart for an unrelated situation.
I saw you all
Yeah.
pulled in.
As we were leaving, one of the Walmart associates ran out to us, said, hey, can you help loss prevention with something real quick? Asset protection. They're mystery shoppers, I guess is what people call them. So your husband was right there by the entrance. He had a cart with some groceries, some snacks, food, teas, and things like that.
Milk and muffins, and this is normal routine of what he gets.
And 2 cases of beer.
And his beer.
So they didn't feel comfortable serving him the beer for whatever reason.
Because he can't understand words.
So he's at customer service, so they take the beer and they walk it around back where they put all the returns. He then gets frustrated, walks behind the cash registers, behind the back, grabs the beer, starts to walk off. That's when loss prevention stops him. We get him to go back to customer service so we can try to figure out what's going on. Figure out that he shoplifted, so at that point we take him into custody.
He wasn't actually shoplifting. Surely. He didn't walk out the door with the beer. He just wanted to buy his beer. I guarantee you wasn't shoplifting.
Listen to me. He walked behind a cash register where he's not supposed to be and was by the doors.
Oh, he went to the doors?
When loss prevention, so right there by the self-checkout, the main grocery entrance, not the pharmacy entrance, the main grocery entrance.
Okay.
When you walk in and make a left, like you're going to walk across the front of the store, there's a bench there.
Yes, that's where he sits, waits for me.
Yeah.
It's right in front of where he checks the wheel. He doesn't check out there.
Yeah.
He just goes to a cashier because he can't understand.
Right. So he was walking out past that bench when loss prevention stopped him.
Surprised.
This is what Sergeant Ray said. He was walking past that bench when loss protection stopped him. That is false. First of all, here's the bench that he's talking about. When Officer Ray first walks up to the scene, the loss protection guy has the boxes of Bud Light sitting on that bench. There's actually 2 benches there. The loss protection guy who works for Walmart told Officer Ray where he was standing right then and there, right next to those benches, was not past the point of sale. Quote, he had not stolen anything yet. That is what Walmart told Sergeant Ray.
I'm with the Danville Police Department. We're going to go up here.
Come on, Dave.
He's passed all points of sale.
He hasn't passed any yet. He hasn't stolen anything, but he did walk in the back behind the customer service desk and grab these off the shelf. See, and he keeps
Sounds like enough for shoplifting for me.
So you can either go up here and we can figure out, or I can take you to jail. Choice is yours.
Put that on here. Let me go.
And in fact, he was only standing there because the Walmart employee asked Mr. Hardwick to follow him to that spot. Mr. Hardwick was not headed to that spot at all. What Officer Ray is saying is false, and the asset protection guy did not even tell him that. In fact, he told him that he had not stolen anything yet. He had not passed yet the point of sale.
He's passed all points of sale.
He hasn't passed any yet. He hasn't stolen anything, but he did walk in the back behind the customer service desk and grab these off the shelf.
Those benches were not past the point of sale. You can sit on those benches in a Walmart with something that you have not paid for yet. It is not a crime.
So,
I mean, no, it doesn't surprise me. Anything could happen with LTD.
right. So then, when we try to take him into custody, he kind of, I want to say fought with us, but he was not real happy with us, which I was going to. That's kind of where we're at. And then I had spoke to loss prevention because I believe or you had spoke to him.
I did. He's Alex. He's a really
Yes.
nice guy.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you were still there with him or what was going on. And then we got him out to the jail, and the jail refused him because of his erratic behaviors. So that's why we're here.
Wait, why are we here again? Let's look to the police report. Godby then transported Hardwick to the Boyle County Detention Center. While at the Boyle County Detention Center, jail staff stated they could detect the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from Mr. Hardwick's person. Hardwick refused a PBT, a breath alcohol test, and was refused by jail staff. He made it all about alcohol in the report.
We got him out to the jail, and the jail refused him because of his erratic behaviors.
And is there any discussion with Mr. Hardwick's wife about alcohol, about her husband being intoxicated at Walmart? Not a bit of discussion. You haven't heard any, you won't hear any. But what else did he write in the report? Officer Godby transported Hardwick to the Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center for medical clearance. While at the hospital, Hardwick's wife arrived and spoke with the doctor. Hardwick's wife stated Hardwick is a binge drinker and that she should have been with Hardwick while they were inside of Walmart. That is what made it into the report out of this conversation. In other words, none of the relevant actual truth made it into the report. Lies alleging alcohol intoxication made it into the report, none of which you've seen on this body cam.
So, is he going to be arrested? I mean, that's RTD. It's mental.
We probably won't take him to jail. We will probably still go ahead and cite him just because of the totality of the circumstances. Now, when that gets to court, they'll probably dismiss it all, and you'll never hear anything
else.
else.
Go to court and can't even comprehend what he's going to court for. I may not even be able to get in there. You may have to come to the house and get him.
I understand.
I go to see a doctor now. I have to do it.
I understand. And you will be able to, I'm sure you can make arrangements. I'm sorry. with the courts, and we will let them know also what's going on and that we spoke to you and his medical conditions and that sort of thing, and they can work something out with you, okay?
And they can.
So how crazy is this? Sergeant Ray says one thing to his wife, not making allegations that he was drunk at Walmart. They're both on the same page, right, about him having severe dementia. But behind the scenes, Ray is scheming about how he can successfully prosecute her husband for being this drunk guy shoplifting in Walmart in order to cover his own ass and his buddy's ass because they just falsely arrested and beat up this man with severe dementia. So looking back at the report, everyone's on the same page, right? This guy has dementia. They're literally at the hospital. And as you'll see, they're forced to release him with his wife. Everybody's on board with that. Then they go write up the report. Is there any mention of dementia in this report? No. He had an odor of alcoholic beverage coming from him. He refused a PBT, and so the jail staff refused him. Then while at the hospital, the wife arrived, and the wife said that he's just a binge drinker. Her fault. She should have been with him while they were inside of Walmart because, of course, he's a binge drinker. That's it. And then it just says, Hardwick was cited to court due to unrelated medical issues. Unrelated medical issues. They did everything they could not to mention anything about the dementia. And then the last line says it was an unrelated medical issue. And when the officer's trying to explain himself, again, they put one thing in the report and they say another thing to your face.
So wife's down here at the hospital. She's saying that he has an LTD. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's, she says that it's progressively gotten a little bit worse. She lets him go to Walmart because that's one of the few places that he'll actually go now. We're fine with releasing him to her. You know, talking to her, seeing him a little bit more. There may be something cognitively going on. You know, but the way he was acting on scene and that sort of stuff, yeah, just so it is. It's really sad, and
She seems confident.
yeah. She said that Walmart's one of the few places that he'll still go, which he won't go there anymore after what.
She did.
He's sort of apologizing at the end, and he's saying, well, we didn't know about the dementia. I'm sorry, we're going to help you in any way we can. Had we only known.
We try to help you all out a little bit, but our hands were also kind of tied in the situation. You know, we hate it. We don't want to have to do those types of things, but we also didn't know. But I will let our dispatch know. It will go in our system that way. If anybody in Boyle County runs him, it will come back that he has dementia. Yeah, and I will also get your name and phone number and attach it there. That way they can call you. Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. No, it's okay. I mean, this is all things no one tells you, about. So, unfortunately, it takes an event like this to get stuff rolling. So, I've talked to the doctor. She's going to try to get you all processed and get you out of here, okay? All right? All right. If you need anything, please give me a call, okay?
Then he goes and writes a report, and the dementia is relegated to one line at the bottom that says, Hardwick was cited to court due to unrelated medical issues. This is some real 1984 stuff right here. And as I showed you at the beginning, the mayor and the police chief, they don't care, but they should care because it will happen again, just like it's happened before. I have the personnel files now for these police officers, and this is not the only incident that you should hear about. More on that in a subsequent video. So subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. And if what you've seen here in Mr. Hardwick's situation bothers you, you can go sign that petition demanding that Officer Godby be fired. You can also help by sharing this footage. Don't let them escape accountability by this just fading away. Make sure that everyone sees it. Our rights don't end where your fears begin. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.